Well, another day, another content. So today, we're looking at the all-new 2023 Toyota Yaris, and it looks hell a lot better than the previous model, the 2022 Yaris, which looks so f***ing horrible. However, though, it's a small compact sedan, and it's a direct competitor to other compact sedans in its category, such as the Honda City, the Mexican Nissan Sunny, and the Mazda 2 sedan, and there are all 2023 models. To be fair, I'm not really interested in reviewing this car because it's pretty basic and has nothing interesting to talk about. But I'm only reviewing this Yaris because it's an all-new, redesigned 2023 model. And like I said earlier, it looks far better than the previous Yaris. And I gotta say, I absolutely love these headlights, along with this black line trim, which is connecting from one side headlight to another across the whole front fascia. One thing though, I'm not really a big fan of the redesigned grille, but it still looks a lot nicer than the previous design. Anyway, you can pause here if you want to read the spec sheet, but unfortunately, they didn't include any price for it. Surprisingly though, this Yaris in particular, which I'm filming right now, is actually the highest trim level and the most expensive one, which is called YX. As for the other lower trims, which are two, and they are Y and Y+. So we'll see what this YX has to offer for the money. You can also pause the video here if you want to read the details on the fuel card. To tell the truth, this whole new remastered body design looks absolutely beautiful and modern. And not only that, but also it's slightly bigger and longer than the previous generation model. In fact, the size has increased to match with the bigger brother, the Toyota Corolla. This time, Toyota has done the right thing by redesigning the LED taillights, which look so beautiful and so sleek, along with this light bar which connecting the taillights together, delivering a unique looking style across the whole back. But unfortunately, this light bar housing isn't functional at all, so it's just like a dummy there. And as you can see, there's a backup camera as well. Sadly though, it's the only camera found in this high-end trim Yaris, which is ridiculous honestly. But at the bottom of the back bumper, there's a tasteful looking gloss black diffuser with some reflectors on each side, which delivers a sporty theme like, and with some nice red and black color combination. Very nice indeed. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments about the back design of the new Yaris. Personally, I think it looks so beautiful, along with the side profile, which looks so much better than the previous ugly Yaris. So if you're enjoying this video so far, just hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel. Thanks again so much. Let's see the Bridgestone tires now, and the size are 195 on the width, 60 series sidewall and 16 inches. And the size of the tires has been increased from the older model. And even this 7-spoke alloy wheel looks pretty nice, but on the cheaper side. And yeah, I kinda like the design of the mirror cap, but it doesn't look that great. And what's worse is that there are no side cameras under each side of the mirrors, which is a big bummer. Now to the interior, by starting off with this door panel, which looks kind of plain, but very tasteful at the same time. But I really love this gorgeous piano black trim with some texture on it, as well as the soft leather materials on the door handle, which looks and feels very good quality. Very nice indeed. Overall, I really like this redesigned door panel, which delivers a new look from the previous generation models. But let's not forget about the door pocket, which has a decent amount of storage size. However, it's a shame for a high trim Yaris that there are no electric assist power seats. But the good thing here is that the seats are very comfortable to sit on. Too bad that the seats aren't leather at all, which is so unfortunate coming from a high trim level. So, come on Toyota, seriously? But one thing to notice is that there are two cup holders right next to each side of the AC vents. Too bad I never knew, otherwise I would have opened them to show you guys. This car has some good features such as adaptive cruise control, traction control, media mode selector, along with media player controls, voice call command, and name a few, not to mention this 7-inch fully digital gauge cluster, which looks beautiful and so crisp. But unfortunately, there's no head-up display whatsoever. You know, once you get inside the front seat, you'll be so surprised to see the big changes on the whole front dash, which looks so amazing and beautiful, because it's a world of a difference compared to the older front dash from the previous Yaris model, which looks so garbage, to be honest. Also, I like the changes they made on the door panel, as well as the whole front dash, especially with adding some nice soft leather materials and some tasteful brushed silver line trim, creating a beautiful and modern design. Now looking at the infotainment touch screen, with the size of around 9 inches, so it's not really that big, but not too shabby either. In fact, the display quality itself looks so crisp and vibrant, but I just don't like the buttons nor the bezels around the screen. Good thing that there's just one USB port underneath the buttons, which supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. However though, this is actually the first time ever that I see a keyless start-stop button in a Yaris, which is great, but too bad that there's no dual zone climate controls. Now, we have a decent amount of phone storage, along with a 12-volt and a wireless charging pad, so you can charge your phone wirelessly. But it seems that there isn't any other USB port whatsoever. Even there's no drive mode on the center console. The capacity of the storage under the armrest, well, is okay, but not really by much honestly. And as you can see, no cup holders in the center console, but in a trade of placing the cup holders on each end of the front dash. And there's no auto-dimming feature either, it's just a plain mirror. And the biggest non-fun part at all is that there's no sunroof. So to tell the truth, the sticker price for this YX Yaris is very steep. Link in the description. Now, let's jump into the back. Continuing on with the back door panels, which look so identical to the front ones. But the big plus here is that there are cup holders included on each back door. Very nice. Even the door pocket is nicely big. So in the end, let us know your thoughts about the overall interior and exterior design down in the comments, and I will appreciate it if you hit the like button. Thanks! As you can see here, the legroom is very spacious, so don't get me wrong, it's just that the driver's seat in front of me is pulled back and reclined as well. Well, there's not much going on here in the back, except for an item or two, such as dual AC vents and 2 USB ports, and they aren't even placed at the exact right position. And that's pretty much everything in this Yaris. And even no armrest at all, which is hilarious in my opinion. So at the end of the day, this Yaris is only worth it when it comes down to value for money. But in actuality, it's not, because you won't get much features from it if you pay for its inflated high price. Plus, there are even cheaper options, with lots of features you could have dreamed of. But in the end, it's your decision. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.